All right, graduates, you may be seated. May I please have a round of applause for our Homewood Flossmoor band conducted by Miss Sarah Whitlock. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Clinton Alexander, principal of Homewood Flossmoor High School. I would like to begin this afternoon's ceremony by acknowledging the following individuals who are seated on stage. Please hold your applause until each individual has been recognized. Mr. Gerald Pauling, President of the Homewood Flossmoor School Board. Mr. Nathan Lagarde, Vice President of the School Board. The following are members of the Board of Education: Mr. Steve Anderson, Ms. Michelle Horath, Ms. Pam Jackson, Mr. Chris Rydell, Ms. Cynthia Turnquist, and our Superintendent, Dr. Wakely. Give them a round of applause, please. To the graduates, parents, relatives, and friends in attendance this afternoon, I would like to welcome you to our annual commencement exercise at Homewood Flossmoor High School. Before we officially begin, I would like to mention that this ceremony is a formal affair, as we have the ability to put forth a demanding level of decorum. Homewood Flossmoor Community High School has taken great pride over the years in establishing a ceremony that is extremely traditional and dignified. Moreover, in order for the ceremony to proceed as expected, in which we are accustomed, everyone in attendance must conduct themselves in a dignified manner at all times. Cheering, yelling, and even screaming the names of individual seniors as they walk across the stage is not acceptable or appropriate and will result in immediate removal from the ceremony without reminders. Applause is to be held until all graduates have been recognized. We feel it is important for each and every senior and their loved ones to be able to have their student's name heard, and as is read by the guidance counselors. We have approximately 20 security guards present and have been charged with enforcing this request. I thank you in advance for your willingness to make this a dignified ceremony and to model the same expectations you have charged us with as educators of your students as young adults. Lastly, please be courteous to those people behind you with signs and umbrellas. Also, we have professional photographers taking pictures of each graduate as they receive their diploma. Sample proofs will be emailed to you and available at the VIP website within the next couple of days. I thank you for your attention to these matters. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our Student Government Executive Board President, Faith Kinshaw, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and to address her classmates. Ms. Kinshaw.
I ask you to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may all sit down now. Good afternoon. Welcome to Homewood Flossmoor High School's 64th graduation commencement ceremony. My name is Faith Kenshaw, and I am a graduating senior who will attend Mount St. Mary's University in Los Angeles, California. I will be majoring in psychology and minoring in biology. Fellow students, congratulations to each and every one of you. We did it. Now it's time to celebrate. Teachers, parents, guardians, and administration, thank you for everything you've done to bring us across the finish line. Without your ongoing support and dedication, we would have never reached this point. So again, thank you. We all know that our high school journey has been far from ordinary, but these 4 years have polished and proven our resilience. We've made the most of a very difficult situation. Let's go back in time. Remember the summer before 9th grade, when we had planned out all the things we wanted to do in high school, attending sporting events, joining clubs, going to dances? Well, as you know, our perfect high school experience was thwarted by the infamous 2-week break that turned into 4 weeks and later stretched over 2 months. Although quarantine was not ideal for our educational, social, or emotional growth, it put into perspective the importance of being adaptable and the practice of never giving up. We were the class that carried on. We moved forward when standing still would have been much easier. We did not give up even when our classmates' heads became rotating fans or painted ceilings, or when we pretended our Wi-Fi was not working. We did not give up on those days when we just wanted to go back to sleep instead of paying attention for what felt like eternity. We are the class that carried on, but we were helped along the path to these very seats we rest upon today. Let us stop for a moment and acknowledge the importance of a path. Even though we hated walking the path, we had to trudge through the heat, the snow, and the rain. Just like we had to endure those elements, we might have to overcome hardships in the future. Whether you are off to a 2-year college, a 4-year university, the trades, the military, entrepreneurship, or taking a gap year, the path we already shared holds many memories, good or bad. While it is sad that we will be leaving this part of our stories behind, each and every one of us are on a unique path to greatness. Although it may seem as though some of us will reach success faster than others, success is not merely measured by the outcome. It is the action of doing our best over and over. For when we do our best, we never fail. During the last 4 years, most of us, if not all of us, have met at least one staff member who has transformed our educational and personal lives. I would like to acknowledge one of the many people at this school who helped me become a better person. But before I shout out their names, think about your person who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself, who inspired you to step out of your comfort zone and encouraged you to make new friends. I would like to shout out Mr. Jones, who has always been there for me since freshman year. Without him, I would not have met some of my closest friends, and I surely would not be speaking to all of you today. Who is your person? I invite you to whisper or shout out their names. Thank you to everyone who played a part in getting us to this day. I'd like to leave you with a quote by Mary Hoffman from a book, Amazing Grace, which my parents used to read to me before bed. You can be and do anything you put your mind to. Most of you have probably heard this quote at some point in your life, but it is true. Each and every one of us can do and be whoever we want if we put our minds and energy to it. We are a community of hard workers, a school of go-getters, and a class of trailblazers. Class of 2023, our day is finally here. It's been real. I wish everyone the best of luck. Our bright futures rest beyond this field. Signing off, I am Faith Kentraw, and thank you.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our senior class officers to present the senior class gift. Following the presentation, I will ask our senior class president, Nicole Guyton, to give the senior farewell. The officers include President Nicole Guyton, Vice President Maya Guyton, Secretary Tate Bowers, and Activities Chair Micaiah Weatherly. Ms. Guyton, would you please come up?
First and foremost, let me congratulate all of us for surviving these 4 years of academic chaos. We may have lost a few brain cells along the way, but at least we can now say we have a diploma to prove it. We have reached a significant milestone in our lives, and it is a testament to our hard work, dedication, perseverance. We have overcome countless challenges, both inside and outside the classroom. and we have emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. While our high school experience may not have been what we expected or envisioned, it has shaped us in ways we could have never anticipated. It has taught us the importance of cherishing every moment, embracing change, and finding joy in small victories. We have become a class of survivors equipped with the tools to face any challenges that come our way. Today, we not only celebrate our achievements, but we also express our gratitude to those who have played a significant role in our journey. To our parents, guardians, and families, thank you for your unwavering support, love, and sacrifices. To our teachers and mentors, thank you for imparting knowledge, challenging us, believing in our potential, and for not giving up on us even when we handed in assignments that were clearly done at 2 a.m. And to our friends and classmates, thank you for the unforgettable memories and the bonds we have formed. As senior class president, I have witnessed firsthand the incredible potential within our class. We are a generation defined by our passion, ambition, and desire for change. We have seen the power of youth activism and the impact we can have when we stand up for what we believe in. I urge each and every one of you to continue advocating for the issues close to your heart. Never underestimate the influence you possess to shape the world around you, because you are capable of accomplishing whatever you decide you want to do. However, we must approach our future with a sense of purpose and integrity. It is not enough to simply dream, we must take action. Let us be the generation that tackles the pressing challenges of our time: climate change, inequality, social justice, and so much more. Let us be the generation that leaves a lasting legacy of positive change. But amidst our grand ambitions and aspirations, let us not forget to cherish the small moments. Take the time to appreciate the laughs shared with friends, the support received from loved ones, and the joy found in the pursuit of our passions. It is these moments that make life truly meaningful. Now, I would also like to announce the class of 2023 senior class gift are the flagpoles for the varsity baseball and softball fields. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your future be filled with endless possibilities, and may you always find the courage to chase your dreams. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate our retiree. We have one member of our administration retiring this year. Ann Cherry, Director of Alumni Relations and Development, is retiring after 12 years of faithful service to HF. Thank you and congratulations to Ann. Please give her a round of applause. Class of 2023, you made it. The time is here, right now. Commencement is not just a formal ceremony that confers a diploma, but it represents the beginning of new horizons that you all have afforded yourselves through this capstone achievement. With that said, I honor each and every one of you and wish you immense success as you step into the next chapter of your life. As your classmates have mentioned previously about how COVID-19 has deprived you all of a traditional high school experience. And we often deflect the blunt trauma that it caused by making light of cameras being turned off, sharing screenshots of assignments, and having alleged Wi-Fi issues. The fact is, COVID had an impact on all of us in one way or another. In spite of the challenges that it has caused, you all maintained academic excellence and demonstrated levels of poise and resilience that make us super proud to call you the mighty Viking class of 2023. As you forge ahead to pursue your wildest dreams, know that the road to success does not reside on easy street. You'll be challenged, tested, provoked, misled, and the like. But guess what? You'll prevail and come out triumphant because you are built for it. Like a precious diamond, the process you all have endured has primed you to perform with precision and bask in the accolades that your hard work will generate. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank you all for the fond memories you created this year. According to a lot of students, faculty, and parents, this year was very spirited and reinvigorating. I attribute a lot of that to this class for several reasons. The first two attributes being you all's innovation and advocacy. The class of 2023 was instrumental in our School Spirit Initiative, where they partnered with the administration to do things that have not been done here for a long time. For instance, the senior trip was an outcome that signifies your innovation and advocacy to question tradition and create ways for your class to make the most of this school year. Not to mention the school spirit logos around the school, monthly spirit calendars, and a modified music policy at our school dances. None of these things could have taken place without you. I would ask that you all continue to channel those values of innovation and advocacy to go out and make the world a better place. Class of 2023, can you do that for me? All right, okay. Another thing that I really admire about the class of 2023 is your character. You all are a brand. You all are like that. You all have swag. You all have made high academic achievement look good and are unapologetic about who you are and what you represent. The character and pride that you all exhibit day in, day out reflects not only who you are, but is a testament to your upbringing and those who have loved and supported you over the years. So let's take some time and acknowledge our parents, guardians, and loved ones. Clap it up for your parents, guardians, and loved ones. But wait, I have one more ask. It's my last one, I promise. That ask is for you all to continue to walk in the character and swag that makes HF the brand it is today. We are a brand, believe that. You can hardly go anywhere without meeting someone who knows about the HF brand. Case in point, I was in Jamaica 2 months ago wearing my HF Dry Fit t-shirt, minding my own business. And a man came up to me who currently lives in Virginia, speaking about how our brand is nationally renowned. So never forget, you are a part of that brand. Continue the legacy and wear it well. Can you all do that for me? Okay, well, this is Dr. Alexander signing out. Best wishes, class of 2023. I love you all. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of our school board members, Mr. Steve Anderson.
Okay, well, I'm not really, you know, my mom, Dr. Alexander did a great job there. And last year, Gerald Pauling stood here and apologized to the people who I'm going to have my back to. I tried to do this speech on a rotating platform and threw up 3 times, so I'm just going to face this way and apologize in advance for this. But thank you, Dr. Alexander, for the introduction. I definitely appreciate that. Kids, let's have some fun. Board colleagues, administration, staff, first responders, members of the military, other guests, and most importantly, parents and graduates. Welcome. I'm Steve. This is your day. This is your day. Whose day is it today? No, come on now. Whose day is it today? It's your day. That's exactly right. We're here for you. I'm honored to have the opportunity to talk with you guys today and address the graduating class of 2023. Many of whom, including our youngest, I've had the opportunity to watch grow up in our community at church, school, recitals, and various venues of competition. It all went by way too fast. And now many of them are off to do amazing things. Before I really get started, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that I'm wearing my orange today in recognition of National Gun Violence Awareness, in efforts to pass common sense gun legislation and combat the #1 killer of our young people in our country. I still believe in the great experiment that is America, and that we as a country will do the right thing. However, as Wanda Sykes said, until a drag queen walks into a school and harms a bunch of innocent kids with a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird, I fear our legislators and officials may be focused on the wrong stuff. Now on with my remarks. Paraphrasing a George Bernard Shaw quote recently brought back to by Jeff Goldblum, the harder I work for my community, the more I live. Life is no brief candle to me. It's sort of a splendid torch that I have hold of for a moment, and I need to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it off to the next generation. Hope that message resonates with many of you as it does with me. Turning the page. Parents, y'all back here and over there. Now that my wife and I are graduating our fourth and youngest son, I'm an expert at this parenting thing, right? Well, all right, maybe not. But I do have some advice for you first-timers, and maybe even for some of you folks who have been here before. First of all, take pictures. And kids, please let them take pictures. Okay, it's their day, so let them take pictures. Stand back and watch your kids. Remember to breathe, enjoy, and treasure what we're about to share, because these moments don't grow on trees. None of what we've been through these past several years comes with a guidebook. Parenting is extremely hard, especially today. Above all else, we need to be part of their lives. Intrude when it feels uncomfortable. Give space when it feels like we should helicopter. Know when to oversee their relationship with social media. Why is everyone on the internet so mean? We will make our own mistakes. I'm sure the kids would agree. Feel lost, confused, inferior, loved, loathed, laughed at, included, passed over, and sometimes celebrated as the best thing ever. It takes every ounce of us to get the job done. Learn from our mistakes, grow with our kids, recover together when we get lost and confused. I'm learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? A new and different relationship with our children awaits, and we will not believe some of the incredible things they will do as adults. When our role changes to being there for them and supporting them, cheering them on when things go well, and helping pick them up when they don't. If you're feeling down, I just want to make you happier, baby. Lastly, parents, I ask all of us, myself included, let's just be better. It's a simple request. Let your concerns and disappointments be concerns and disappointments, but let them create spaces for conversations instead of social media outrage. We can deal with our own stuff within our own house. I know what kind of community we are. I know what kind of people live in this community. I know the greatness we're capable of when we harness this energy, open our hearts and minds, and have the conversations we need to become better neighbors, better parents, and better human beings. I can see it. Can you? A million dreams are keeping me awake. Graduates, it's all about you now. From all of us adults on this stage, behind me, across from me, standing in front of us, you earn this. We see you. We hear you, and although it may not seem obvious all the time, we care deeply. You all belong here. Now let me share some advice I've learned or seen on cat posters throughout my life. Sing, because like Buddy the Elf said, singing is my favorite. Listen, and don't feel as if you need to respond immediately, but take time to understand. Ask yourself, if not me, then who? We need your voices to be heard and for you to be the change you wish to see in the world. Put your message in a box, put the box into a car, and drive the car with your message in it around the world. Don't let this be your best moment. Color outside the lines, knowing that to fail is okay, but to fail to try is not. Don't write your life with words, write it with your actions. What you do or post on social media is not as important as what you actually do. Make your bed every morning. Google it. Trust me on that one. Walk the way your parents told you. Back straight and chest out like a soldier. How you do anything is how you should do everything. Brick walls are not meant to keep you out. They're just testing to see how much you really want something. Welcome people of all backgrounds enthusiastically. Learn from them. Gain trust and respect and learn how to thrive together. Gather with friends, put down your phones, make slower connections, and have simpler experiences with those you share life with. It's easier said than done when maybe you're listening to your heart instead of your head. Finally, and I mean it, finally, graduates, I have one last piece of homework for you. Who wants homework? Let's hear it. Let's hear it for homework. No. All right, whatever. It's due before you leave today, and it's simpler than you think, okay? Before you go safely and responsibly to celebrate your graduation day with all sorts of shenanigans, do me a favor. Put down your phone and give your parents and all the people who helped get you here a proper hug. Dap them up first if you must, I don't care. Then thank them for the love and support, for the rides to school, rehearsal, and practice. Thank them for putting down roots in a community like this, a community that values education and the future of every one of our children. Thank them for giving you a chance to be an HF Viking. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy, and it's not. But you are HF, and our challenges are unique to us, as are the people who make up this community, who are prepared to rise up to those challenges and keep us great. Yabba dabba doo, Old Navy. Congrats. Now let's all give it up for the class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. I will now ask our senior members of the Viking Choir to please ready yourselves for your performance. The Viking Choir, directed by Steve Siffner, will perform For Good, accompanied by Vonda Hardesty. Mr. Siffner, please begin at your leisure. Thank you, Mr. Sifner. I would now like to introduce Superintendent Dr. Scott Wakely to present the Viking Scholars representing the top 1% of our graduating class. Dr. Wakely.
Good afternoon. It is my privilege and honor to serve in the capacity of Superintendent at Homewood Flossmoor High School. It is also my honor to recognize our Viking Scholars. And at this point, if our Viking Scholars could come up. Right there. There you go. I'd ask that you please hold your applause until all the names are read so they can clearly be recognized for their excellent accomplishments. Fatima Hernandez. Charles Nemec. Alexandria Rickabaugh. Catherine Madden. Larson Prokop. Caroline Shane. Kaylin Matthews. Lola Port. You're okay. You're okay. Faye Wetstein. You're fine. You're fine. It's okay. Corey Mullen. And Jenna Ricksteiner. Congratulations to this year's Viking Scholars. Smile, get your picture. Now you can go. Okay. Okay, you can head down.
Okay, now for the presentation of the class of 2023. I would like to confirm the Board of Education that the students seated before you have met all the requirements set forth by the Board of Education according to School Board Policy 6721 and the state of Illinois, and therefore should be awarded their diploma from Homewood Flossmoor Community High School District 233. At this time, I would ask that our Board of Education report to their locations. I would ask our junior marshals, Andrea Pillows, Emma Steiner, A. Van Til, and Lauren Wright come forward, and I ask for your guidance counselors to also report to their post. The moment that we've been finally waiting for has arrived. Before I bring the class of 2023 forward, I would like to remind everyone of my introductory comment concerning the expectation of decorum. When all students have received their diplomas, I will give you the opportunity to cheer as you feel appropriate. Until then, please sit back, look for your graduate, and enjoy hearing their name read at their moment on the stage. With rows 1 and 15, please stand.
Fatima Hernandez,
Dante Angeles Lawrence,
Catherine Madden,
Brandon LeRae,
Kaylin Thomas Matthews,
Yahan Lee,
Corey Mulling,
Evan Lee,
Charles Thomas Nemick,
Malachi Lee,
Lola Simone Port,
Miles Lee,
Larson Prokop,
Kanan Ray Lewis,
Jenna April Recksteiner,
Nathaniel Forrest Locker,
Alexandria Peyton Rickabaugh,
Talea Keith,
Caroline Shane,
Alexandria Kelly,
Faye Wetstein,
Ireland Kelly,
Nicole May Guyton,
Amina Kenyatta Kendrick,
Faith Nakwem Kamun Kinshaw,
Anna Marie Zambrano,
Jaron Wallace,
Layla Kimmons,
Fawaz Abayomi,
Micaiah K. Kanazi,
Devon Atkins,
Jamie Cohn,
Anthony Agins,
Kimira Abijah Kearns,
Craig Alexander,
Vashti Lastisley,
Caleb Yarbrough,
Alyssa Lynette Latham,
David Anderson,
Helena Lavin,
Maya McEwen.
Hamida Lawal.
Ernest Woods III.
Mir Kian Nicole Lino.
Gregory Martin.
Kyla Lockhart.
Solomon Anderson.
Marlo Zevin Wordlow.
Jalen Christopher Augustov.
Preston Lund.
William Augustov.
Cameron Lyles.
Caleb H.
Robert Macari.
Ryan Bailey.
Graham McLeod.
Jason Ballard.
Jared Maltbia.
Charles Barbie.
Sullivan Matthews.
Dylan Miles Barnes.
Cameron Maxey.
Elijah Barnum.
Elias Mays.
Jack Berry.
Scott McBride.
Jamarion Barton.
Sydney Lowe.
Tyson Beck.
Amira Lowry.
Peter Beal.
Madison Ari Manley.
Jahi Bell.
Jada Marsh.
Joseph Bell.
Kaylin Gabrielle Marsh.
Spencer Bennett III.
Jordan Dania Martin.
Colin Burtz.
Peyton Martin.
Nico Bilgi.
Kendall Marie McCall.
Jaleel Burchett.
Phoenix Alessandra Latrice McCoy.
Christian William Bivens.
Allison McCracken.
Gabriel Elias Blankenship.
Jayla Elise McCrae.
Sam Bouye.
Kayla Latasha McElroy.
Denari Bowden.
Kayla Willis.
Caleb Brady.
Alexis McReynolds.
Rodney Allen Branch III.
Mariah Meredith.
Joshua Alexander Bray.
Vincent McCaskill.
Demarion Shaman Brewer.
Caden McClendon.
Jordan Brooke Abraham.
Tremail McDaniel.
Ella Aceves.
Michael McRory.
Samantha Claire Ackland.
Lucan Antonio McIntosh.
Sydney Jalen Adams.
Aaron McIntyre.
Kimira Monet Adams.
Cole McKeever.
Bryce Bridgman.
Christian McKinney.
James Frederick Bridges.
Ethan Noah McNair.
Jonte Briggs.
Kyron McNeil.
Dejan LaVille Bright.
Aaliyah Miller.
Moesha Adetunji.
Excuse me. Can we please refrain from applauding until everyone's name has been called, please? Okay? We have a dignified ceremony. Thank you very much.
Jayla Anaya Miller.
Anaya Atkins,
Aviana Mims,
Jamia Akil,
Isley Marie Mitchell,
Alyssa Alexander,
Jada Monroe,
Angela Ifunanya Alozi,
Leah Haley Montgomery,
Kendall Amuzu,
Nolan McNellis,
Lionel Brooks III,
Marshawn Means,
Brayan Darrell Brooks,
Christian Medlock,
Joseph Brown,
Carlmani Miles,
Caleb Brutus,
Gabriela Zandra Montoya,
John Bucci,
Taylor Moore,
Jaden Burge,
Skylar Morgan,
Jonathan Burns,
Georgia Mott,
Nicholas Butcher,
Layla Moyer,
Aiden Alexander Butler,
Kenye Mines,
Jermaine Eddie Butler Jr.,
Cameron Mitchell,
Ava Brianna Anderson,
Isaiah Mitchell,
Jenna Anderson,
Isaiah John Montgomery,
Mariah Claire Anderson,
Cameron Moore,
Michaela Anderson,
Joshua Moore,
Abigail Reese McKenzie Angel,
Cameron Moore,
Armand Riggins,
Mario Moore,
Samuel Chadwick,
Nathan Moore,
Ethan Leroy Chalmers,
Tyler Moore,
Aaron Christian,
Esmeralda Isabel Munoz,
Titi Lio Anoma,
Jacqueline Munoz,
Karis Anastasia Antkevich,
Kennedy Neal,
Anna Arrivo,
Jamie Nelson,
Andrea Alexandra Asensio,
Taylor Elise Nichols,
Gabrielle Austin,
Berlinda Neoma Wachuku,
Kayla Simone Austin,
Derek Morales,
Machiavelli V. Clemens,
Khalil Lawrence Morris,
Elijah Cobb,
Brandon Mosley,
D'Angelo Caleb Coleman,
Truman Moss,
Jason Coleman,
Christiana Rebecca Wahibe,
Moses Contreras,
Morgan O'Rourke,
LaShawn Courts II,
Nylan Rose Offit,
Cameron Cox,
Taya Oliver,
John Crawford,
Emily Naya Olmsted,
Nicholas Dean Cross,
Bilal Muhammad,
Tylen Colbreth,
Kyle Murray,
Jada Barr,
Evan Nieder,
Brooke Elise Barber,
Bryce B. Nobles,
Elena Marie Barnett,
Noah Norris,
Desiree Dominique Barnett,
Cameron Oglesby,
Paige Kendall Barrett,
Corey Jeffrey Oswald Armenteros,
Christian A. Curtis,
Dominic Pagoria,
Devin Dale,
Nicholas Christopher Pascarella,
Vincent Davis III,
Colin Patterson,
Christopher Davis Jr.,
Mary Olusoga,
Janae Beeman,
Temilayo Victoria Omomo,
Kaylin Nicole Beckham,
Uchama Anweyi,
Rachel Beasy,
Wendy Opara,
Jordan Marie Belcher,
Leslie Orozco,
Sydney Ray Bester.
Kayla Ohm.
Asia Meiling Bing.
Jalen Patterson.
Lucas De La Torre.
Aaron Pearson.
Cameron Desadier Lee.
Alexander Pease.
Donald Alexander Dowd.
Isaiah Perez.
Corey Edwards.
Jillian Alexandria Overton.
Nicholas Williams.
Chidera Ozo.
Kimani Fs.
Liana Angelique Passmore.
Alexander Maximilian Ekstrom.
Chandani Hammond Patel.
Khalil El Amin.
Deja Pearson.
Cameron Elam Guthrie.
Donovan Peterson.
Ray Elliott.
Justin Pickens.
Hannah Napu.
Jaden Sharon Pitts.
Makaira Lynette Perkins.
Devin Plankenhorn.
Carolyn Bivens.
Peyton Jane Peterson.
Grace Margaret Blond.
Brianne Trishelle Peterson.
Trinity Michaela Pearl Bond.
Nicole Peterson.
Jesse Ellis.
Madeline Josephine Philbin.
Daniel Facoretti.
Diamond Caprice Pleasant.
Anthony Patrick Finelli.
Teresa Elise Plummer.
Langston Marcus Fantroy.
Amina Polk.
Isabella Barrio.
Chanel Porche.
Phoebe Jane Bosch.
Aaliyah Chea Pratt.
Tate Ashley Bowers.
Tyler Amani Latrice Pruitt.
Latoya Branch.
Crystal Quick.
Madison Bridges.
Avery Elizabeth Radasta.
Jakara Brooks.
Tristan Porter Hill.
Khalil Jarrell Fargo.
Akil Posley.
Tucker Fenton.
Ajani Nelson Campbell Powell.
Ezekiel Fisher.
Jaden Powell.
Jaden Flanagan.
Maasia Rackett.
Dalen Florence.
Esmeralda Azul Ramirez.
Jayon Frazier.
Mackenzie Marie Ray.
Jonathan Fulgencio.
Ann Recksteiner.
Michael Gamble Jr.
Kayla Chantrice Young.
Quentin Gamble.
Aiden Price.
Kamari Gaston.
Christopher Lucian.
Jada Brooks.
Logan Michael Quater.
Deja Brown.
Elijah Rainey.
Destiny Brown.
Gina Reese.
Karma Brown.
Kaylee Richmond.
Adriana Brunson.
Rihanna Christina Riley.
Gabriel Gatherite.
Sarah Elise Roberts.
Giovanni Marcos Gava.
Savannah Roberts.
Ethan Jacob Judah Gidron.
Tiana Janae Robinson.
Kendall Andre Giles.
Brianna Rogers.
Kamori Burks.
Morgan Simone Rogers.
Chase Rogers.
Autumn Rogers.
Ayana Byman.
Kayla Nicole Silver Young.
Avery Barrett Calhoun.
Ashley Rosales.
Amani Mael Calhoun.
Iviana Gabrielle Russell.
Allison Victoria Camacho.
Sean Ramos.
Oscar Gonzalez.
Keontae Ray.
John Gore Jr.
Bennett Reich.
Isaiah Zachary Gray.
Jamar Richmond.
Carter Green.
Mackenzie Catherine Russell.
Demarion Green.
Kaylee Rutherford.
Harrison Green.
Grace Ryan.
Luke Stephen Griggs.
Leah Haley Rindak.
Matthew Wright.
Isabel Bella Sanchez.
Jacob Gunn.
Jalen Roberson.
Thomas Haggerty IV.
Vincent Lloyd Robinson.
Stephanie Camarina.
Stephen Lamont Rogers.
Celeste Carrillo.
Alexander Rojas.
Yesenia Curzales.
Zosha Shaw.
Naya Carter.
Sierra Scott.
Jalissa Castagnan.
Sophia Searcy.
Tashawn Shamar Halls.
Gabriella Sigmeyer.
Michael Jeffrey Hardy.
Ariana Ebony Wright.
Jamarian Harris.
Genesis Skipwith.
Mason Harvey.
Amber Smith.
Anjali Solis.
Ania Latrice Smith.
Jaden Shavers.
Kai Nicole Smith.
Nadia F. Chisholm.
Talia Jayla Sperling.
Nikayla Clark.
Patrice Catherine Brenda St. Jean.
Zaire Ari Clark.
Mayan Danielle Stallworth.
Madison Gabrielle Clark.
Diego Elias Rosales.
Nicholas Harvey.
William Rutland.
Nicholas Haywood.
Jeremiah Ryan.
Dylan Head.
Omayed Raed Salah.
KJ Scott Wright.
Adriana Joy Stansberry.
Carlos Henderson Jr.
Maggie Marie Sterning.
Connor Henderson.
Zyria Antoinette Dell Stevens.
Peyton Henry.
Ella Stoffel.
Leonte Hetherington.
Casey Stuckey.
Tyson Hicks.
Guillermo Pedro Salazar.
Jalen Hill.
Lukey Fawbush.
Genesis Marcia Ann Cole.
Charles Sales.
Jaya Chanel Cole.
Adrian Salinas.
Anika Christian Coleman.
Cherry Mary Sukor.
Imani Commander.
Joy Tabor.
Winter Condit.
Morgan Simone Tate.
Donovan Wright.
Imani Taylor.
Sean Hill.
Michaela Taylor.
Timothy Joseph Hoekstra.
Ashna Thomas.
Jeremy Michael Horbrook.
LaKayla Thomas.
Naya Warner.
Riley Thomas.
Nyla Connor.
Sanaya Alicia Thomas.
Micaiah Naye Cooper.
Sydney Todd.
Judah Noel Crowder.
Alimatu Shadia A. Tohib Lawal.
Cassidy Anaya Crump.
Naomi Michael Lynn Tolbert Rias.
Tiffany Curry.
Julian San Juan.
Donald Howard.
Robert Scott III.
Jaquez Howard.
Israel Nathaniel Scott.
Jacob Huff.
Jose Serrato.
Declan Hughes.
Andrea Faith Tolbert.
Danae Ivankonik.
Mackenzie Toller.
Amir Jackson.
Annalise Torian.
James Jackson.
Adriana Torres.
Kevin Jackson.
Layla Ruth Townsend.
David Ginadu.
Caden Anthony Laban Shaw.
David L. Johnson.
Quincy Shelley.
Cameron Tenise Davis.
Stephen Charles Simpson.
Paris Davis.
McKinley Singleton.
Cianya De Jesus.
Kalia Triplet.
Leslie Marie Dean.
Cianis Turner.
Hannah Denham.
Janaya Nicole L. Tyler.
Alana Sene DeRose.
Jael Skylar Bree Tyson.
Marissa Diaz.
Amelia Mary Wachtel.
Emma Derringer.
Ariana Worthy.
Hope Jacqueline Dixon.
Madison Alexis Warren.
Ayana Dixon.
Alicia Watkins.
Margaret Doan.
Atalia Watson Castro.
Ashley Dodson.
Melody Deborah Ann Watson.
Zanea Janae Donald.
Jayla Marie Watts.
Miranda Alexis Douglas.
Michaela Simone Weatherly.
Kennedy Dowell.
AC Alexander Smentek.
Korea Downs.
Amari Smith.
Robin Elise Dukes.
Nico Smith.
Ayomide Jessica Duradola.
Anthony Span III.
Brianna Cheyenne Eben.
Jamaria Destiny Weatherspoon.
Brooklyn Chase Edwards.
Abigail Webb.
Michaela Sicole Edwards.
Allison Webb.
Dion Johnson.
Jakayla Dorbin.
Henry Johnson.
Cerise Patterson.
Tylen Demir Johnson.
Robert Spearman.
Tyrus R. Johnson.
Kevin Johnson.
Caroline Elfner.
Mackay Spells.
Devin Ray Embry.
James Spurty.
Jane Ermschler.
Terrence Stewart.
Ashley Esparza.
Donovan Stokes.
Mia Esquivel.
Caleb Strong.
Kennedy Janae Fargo.
Corey Stuckey.
Alicia Fazo.
Ramon Wooten.
Melissa Essie Phaeton.
Ali Taufik.
Madison Fopp.
Ryan Tate Walker.
Exali Satali Fernandez.
Robert Tate.
Kira Bridget Flanagan.
Miles Keith Taylor.
Kayla Jordan Fleming.
Tyson Taylor.
Onley Flores.
Kenneth Terry.
Alicia Lene Ford.
Anthony Thomas.
Tori Frangella.
Cameron Anthony Thomas.
Christina Franklin.
Gerald Thomas.
Jada Freeman.
Jeremy Thomas.
Naomi Nicole Fry.
Dwayne Thomas Jr.
Sitlali Gabrielle.
Adarius Tillman.
Mallory Jane Garcia.
Aiden Trotter.
Brianni Rose Atkins.
Ethan Tucker.
Isaiah Joyner.
Lance Henry Tunstall.
Brenton Jones.
Jeremiah Turner.
Lawrence Jones.
Lainell Turner.
Stephen Jordan.
Evan Kendrick Ulmer.
Sierra Gearing.
Luke Van Verhees.
Callie Starr Gilbert.
Cameron Vincent.
Kamaria Gill.
Darius Vivians.
Sahana Malehi Galepsi.
Shane Isaiah Wagner.
Samantha Elizabeth Gorton.
Francis Walker.
Summerlin Grant.
Karan Wilson.
Kennedy Greer.
Kiwan Walker.
Isabella Guzman.
Peyton Walker.
Maya Guten.
Langston Walton.
Carol Zoe.
Vince Waterman.
Omani Hagerman.
Jermaine Webb Jr.
Juliana Alexis Hall.
Christopher Webb.
Jamaria Hampton.
Elijah Webster.
Dylan Hanna.
Chad Weekly.
Kennedy Peyton Hardy.
Jacob Weekly.
Madison Harley.
Gamorian Wells.
Haley Harrington.
Caden Wesley.
Jania Nicole Harris.
Andrew Wetstein.
Jade Nicole Harris.
Javon Whetstone.
Karmaza Jordan Harris.
Michael White Jr.
Sana Kennedy Harris.
Isaac White.
Jacob G. Keene.
Isaiah White.
Janaea Janice Harris.
Tyson Nazir Wilkerson.
Devin Kennebrew.
Sean Williams Jr.,
Liam Kennedy.
Alexander Sebastian Williams,
Ethan Knight.
Jaden Anthony Williams,
Shaira Harris.
Jamari Williams,
Micaiah Hawkins.
Marlon Alonzo Williams,
Michaela Hayes.
Mikhail Williams,
Kais Sarai Haynes.
Darrell Edwards,
Isabella Hazlett.
Jalen Walker,
Taylor Marie Henderson.
Jonathan Woods,
Tara J. Henley.
Emily May Went,
Solana Hernandez.
Maya Whiteside,
Isaiah Rosa Hester.
Kirsten Whitlow,
Amelia Rosemary Hilgen.
Desiree Wiley,
Aaliyah Gabrielle Hobson.
Nia Marcel Williams,
Mary Elizabeth Holland.
Tierra Renee Williams,
Charlotte Ann Holly.
Kyla Young,
Jalen Sarah Holman. Kendall Holmes. Georgia Marie Holt. Deanna Dominique Hornsby. Skylar Anai Hubbard. Zoe Renee Shante Hubbard. Emma Elizabeth Humes. Zainab Ibrahim. Jackson Knight. Nolan Robert Kosak. Aiden Robert Kozel. Craig Wright. Aaliyah Jackson. Janae Nicole Jackson. Jessica S. Jackson. Kayla Emery Jackson. Peyton Madison Jackson. Alexandria Jaycox. Amaya Paris Noel James. Heaven Danae James. Venus S. Jameson. Emily Noel Jean Simon. Kayla Johnson. Kayla Johnson. Mia Taylor Johnson. Anaya D. Jones. Justice Lee Jones. Kennedy Nicole Jones. Madison Nicole Jones. Michaela Ruth Jones. Layla Kajor. Patience Kalia Jones. Suzette Diane Jones. Andrew Labno. Jalen Lane.
I'm wait. All right. I would like to take this opportunity to thank a number of people. Would you all please stand? All right, senior class, would you now please join me in the symbolic gesture of moving your tassels from the right to the left? I now pronounce you as graduates and current alumni of Homewood Flossmoor High School. Miss Whitlock, the recessional. Graduates, go forth and make us proud. Congratulations, class of 2023. Let's give it up for them. Give it up for them. Parents and guardians, our graduates are going to reclaim their diplomas in the field house. If you can remain in the stands, they can come back out and take pictures with you all.